Hey everyone, it's K9 Chris here. So what I'm doing for you today is I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to kind of just ramble on about random thoughts, and I'm going to draw a bit at the same time. Unfortunately, I can't really do a Let's Play right now because Steam is deciding to be a big dummy, and it's deciding to tell me that it can't connect to the internet, and it needs to update, but it can't connect to the internet, which doesn't make any sense because everything else is connecting just fine. So screw you, Valve. Just kidding. I love Valve. They've done some great games. Personally, not a fan of the Halo. What the fuck am I saying? The Half-Life series. But they've done a lot of other games that I really, really enjoy, and I love their Greenlight program. It's really positive and inspiring for a lot of, out of the league video game developers who can't really get out there and put their name into big title companies. So. Other than that, I'm still doing my YouTube videos. I'm still having a lot of fun doing them. These are always a real blast for me to make when I actually get the chance to, because I really enjoy giving my own opinion on everything. I've always been very opinionated, and when it comes to opinions, I am very passionate on what I believe. I think it can be because where I'm originally from is from the good old California state, This is a horrible California. This is just horrible. But this is where, I'm from California, somewhere down south in this area. And you know how Californians are, all we carry around are guns and maybe a weed, not weed, just a weed, So I have like maybe some straw or something, but you know how we are. We all are just bad influences, right? Because California, it's hell. I tell you, man. Especially down here. God dang, man. Freaking getting up into 101 degrees during freaking May. During May, man. Like, where's the rain? Where's the rain? And, that's horrible lightning, actually. Wow. What happened there? That lightning, had a seizure coming down. I don't know what I'm doing, guys! So, as you can tell, I have to go through and erase everything, so I apologize for that. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, the YouTube videos, very opinionated everything, and so I went on to that which is known as the Facky Book, which is congratulations for those guys who understand the YouTube reference, and I decided to ask a lot of my friends and family, mainly because they're the ones who mostly watch because I'm so lonely, but I love you guys. And I also asked on my fan page for this, what do you guys want to see? What would be interesting? And I gave a few options, and the one that got the most votes was rant. So I'm thinking my friends know how opinionated I am, which wouldn't surprise me, considering I have a very close-knit, long-term relationship with a lot of them. And they know that when I really get going, I get going. It's like the Energizer Buddy. Energizer Buddy. No, it's like the Energizer Bunny, I just keep on going and going and going, man. It's ridiculous sometimes. Like, I could probably power a train if I was a battery. That'd actually be really interesting. I want to see a train power a battery now. But yeah, so it's just... So there's that, but in the meantime, as a lot of you guys know, I'm going through some paperwork, as whether or not military wants to keep me or not. And that term, by the way, kick means just to kick out, leave, separate, move on. So they don't know what they want to do yet. It was supposed to be going to this, but then paperwork got lost, so never mind, cross that out. We're going to do this. Oh, but wait, never mind, don't do that because there's some issues going on. So let's just put our signature on it and hope to God that everything goes A-okay because, screw it. It's all their fault. But I guess they don't really care sometimes. So it's just a whole mess in itself. I don't even know where to begin. Other words, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I watch Jay Witz's videos. I watch Tamashi's videos. I've always been a very big Pokemon fan, and so, as a lot of you know, there's the big old famous Nuzlocke challenge. Da 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 da. guess what I'm doing? It's probably not a big surprise right now. Needless to say, though, I'm doing it. I'm setting, you know, all these rules into place for myself to make it a little bit harder. Let me erase some of this here real quick. That way I continue. Today is the day I actually started. Unfortunately, I don't have a capture card, so I can't really record the video. If I ever get an emulator, I do it on a different version of Pokemon. I'll make sure to record that if you guys want to see that. So if you do, please leave a comment below letting me know. I would love to know if you guys actually want to see something like that. But needless to say, I'm doing the challenge. And I mean, I'm doing a few, you know, I'm doing the obvious custom faint equals death, you know. I mean, I'm only using Pokemon Centers to heal. You know, that's the only thing I'm doing. No potions, no nothing like that. I mean, this little thing here, you know, which is going to be my attempt quickly at a potion, this is a no-go. Mainly because for me, I mean, when you watch the show and you understand it, you know, here you have Weedle, because I don't really want to get too intricate. Here you have Weedle, and he gets bitten. Oh no, Weedle got bitten. Ow, Weedle's sad. Here, let me spray some magical medicine on it. That's instantly gonna make it go away, and Weedle will be happy again, and everything's gonna be A-okay. No, it's not, because this magical medicine is bullshit. I do not see this magical medicine getting sprayed all over my fucking Weedle and curing it of poison. Because you know what poison does? Poison kills. It kills hardcore. And I don't see magical spray mist actually doing that. So, screw you, potions. Poke Centers are the way to go. I just costed that, motherfucker. Other than that, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and write them all down, I'll just say them, but I'm doing the Poke Centers are for heal. Obviously, faint equals death. You have to release it into the wild. I can only catch one Pokemon in each route that I go to. Now, I know some people say, well, you need to do the first Pokemon you come across. I'm not going to do that because at the same time, while I understand the challenge of it, because you have to be forced to raise Pokemon you normally wouldn't, such as a Zigzagoon. Or a Slowbro, which Slowbro actually isn't bad. I don't know why I'm saying that, but like a Zigzagoon, you know, or a Wormhole, God forbid. I hate bug types. I mean, if I'm going to do it, I want to do it to a point to where I at least enjoy it. I'm not sitting there trying to push myself to grind up fucking Weedle McDigger tits over here because, I mean, he's level 22 and he can't be to level 15 because he's a fucking bug. So, that's my opinion on that. All of them are getting nicknames. So here's going to be my really quick, horrible attempt at a Trico. It's going to be really horrible. That's so disturbing. It looks like a guy with a giant nose. So, yeah. But, no, as I was going to say, all my Pokemon are getting nicknames. You know, that's kind of... It creates that personal bond, which is the whole reason for Nuzlocke. The Nuzlocke challenge... Every time I see it, you see this Pokemon here that's absolutely shitty. And the person's like, I hate this Pokemon. Why do I want this Pokemon? And then over time, you realize and you get attached to them because they made it through so much. And you guys just want to go. And then you do everything you can because then when this guy decides to faint... You're sitting over here in tears saying, kill me. What did I do? I failed you, Weedle. I'm so sorry. You know, and so far what I've gotten me is I got me a Surskit. I got a Ralts. I had a Poochyena. I had to release him because he fainted. Because he decided to get poisoned. And right at the end of battle, so I took 2 steps and he died. And then I got my starter, which was a Trico, which, for those who don't know, let me erase some of this real quick. The way you picked your starter, there's different ways to do it, but the way I did it is, you got your ID. Look, I'm a Pokemon trainer. Yay, me! My feet are fucked up for some reason. And up here is where you have your number, and it ends in 1 through 0. Okay? So, needless to say, you can have one of them based on these numbers here. Or, sorry, it's 4 through 6. And then 7 through 9. And needless to say, this tells you whether or not you're going to get grass, you're going to get water, or you're going to get fire. Okay, so I mean, needless to say, it's a whole lot of fun. I mean, so far, I'm really enjoying it. It's tricky. I'm really watching on how I take care of my Pokemon, and it's really challenging when you're in this maze of an area and you have no idea which way to go, but you know that here's the exit and here's when you entered, and you're right here about to leave, and oh no, it's Joey with his Rattata, and all your Pokemon are like 5 HP from death, and you're like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And then you have to go all the way back and get back over here and then get all the way to Nurse Joy, because she's a whore in herself that for some reason there's like 50 million of them that can all heal Pokemon the exact same way for some reason. So it's fun. It's so fun. I mean, beyond that, there isn't really much. Recently, I beat Majora's Mask, which on the 3DS, which, I mean, that's always fun. You know, I mean, Majora's Mask was a great game in itself. I mean, the storyline and everything, and I love what they did with the improvements on it. You know, it really just made it better. Like, the way the masks looked. The all-night mask was so creepy. Like, in the original version, you know, it was supposed to be creepy, but it didn't look creepy, you know? It looked so distorted. You know, back then it was obviously creepy, but, you know, nowadays looking at it, you're like, what the fuck happened there? You know, and now you look at it and you're like, that's actually legitimately scary, you know? The moon, oh my god, the detail on the moon was insane. And, I mean, it was honestly really fun. The last battle was a lot easier than I remember, but it's probably just because I remember how to do it. But now I had the Fierce Deity Mask. Last time I didn't have that. You know, I didn't have Mr. fucking giant-ass awesome sword here that shoots magic beams like it's a penis. So, I mean, that's all that. So, I mean, there's really nothing else really to say, you know. I'm definitely going to be trying to get a lot more videos out. I mean, it's really going to depend on the day, really. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be the days I'm shooting for the most. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays are usually my days I reserve for myself to draw. And then Saturdays and Sundays are my 2 days off from work. So these days are the days I usually try to just sit back and just kind of try to sleep in and maybe enjoy a beer or something, you know. Just enjoy myself, really, is what it comes down to. Because, I mean, with everything going on, to de-stress is really important for me personally. But these 2 days are what I'm really going for. It actually looks like a really horrible mouth. Like I could just put an eye here and I'm the monster under your bed with a big snake-like chomp. So, yeah. I mean, that's really all there is to it. I mean, there's not really much else I can really say. So, I mean, I really thank you guys who are watching and helping me get subscribers and see that there are people watching. You know, I really do appreciate it, honestly. It's always really nice to know that there is people out there that genuinely enjoy my videos. You know, because sometimes it's kind of hard, especially when there's all these other popular YouTubers, you know, making their videos, and you never really can tell whether or not you're actually gonna get viewed because there's all the other people, and you're like, I can't meet up to that level, you know. And it's honestly real hard sometimes. But I mean, I've been doing art for a long time, and it's the same concept, you know. You just need to do what you love, and if you get popular, you get popular. If not, you don't. I mean, that's all there really is to it. You know, you got to do what you enjoy. So, that's, yeah. I mean, that's really all I got. So, I mean, until next time, guys, thanks a ton. And I really appreciate you guys watching and keeping up to date and really just sticking by. It's definitely something I can appreciate. Definitely I'm hoping to do something like this in the future, though, eventually, of a Draw My Life, so you guys can get a bit more of an idea on me instead of all this recent stuff. So, until next time, y'all have a good one day. K9 Chris is signing out. Laters.